Brush apparatus and mobile pumping, PTO and auxiliary pump. This video will outline the brush apparatus mobile pumping operation for the Engineer Candidate Certification, or ECC. For the mobile pumping operation, the candidate will be required to mobile pump utilizing both the PTO and auxiliary pumps. Prior to beginning the operation, the candidate will have an opportunity to pre-trip the brush apparatus. Once ready to begin the mobile pumping operation, the rater will describe the objective to the candidate. The candidate must be in the proper PPE for the incident and state, "I'm checking for crew and apparatus security. All compartment and crew doors are closed, crew members are seated and seatbelted." When directed by the rater to begin, the candidate will turn on the emergency lights and headlights, turn the Opticom off, and ensure the radio is being monitored at all times. Shift apparatus into four-wheel high or four-wheel low if necessary. Four-wheel high has a 20 mile per hour max driving speed. Four-wheel low has a 15 mile per hour max driving speed. The candidate will then proceed and spot the apparatus as directed by rater. Set the parking brake and place transmission in neutral. Communicate safe positioning of firefighters during mobile pumping operations and appropriate hand signals to be utilized by firefighters. To begin pumping, use the panel in cab to engage the PTO pump. Switch toggle to the on position. Ensure two lights are illuminated, which are the PTO engaged and OK to pump. The candidate must keep brakes applied to prevent apparatus from rolling. Select drive on the transmission shifter. Ensure two lights are illuminated, which are the PTO engaged and OK to pump and roll. Ensure there is a prime on the pump by checking the pressure gauge. If the pressure is low or zero, prime the pump. Ensure firefighter has hose line connected and correct discharge is opened. Verbally and visually check the firefighter's readiness and signal for water, then return signal properly. When directed by rater, begin mobile pumping with PTO pump. Release the parking brake, slowly release the pedal to drive forward. If necessary, shift to a lower gear to obtain the proper engine RPM and pump pressure. Ensure the firefighter has water flowing and verify the pump pressure on the center console gauge. If appropriate, select correct percentage of foam for application, which is 0.3% for direct attack and pre-treating brush. Maintain visual and speed of brush apparatus with the firefighter on the end of the hose line. Consider utilizing left foot braking and right foot accelerating to maintain proper engine RPM and pump pressure. When directed by rater, stop brush apparatus, set parking brake, transition from PTO pump to auxiliary pump. Make sure to utilize radio, voice, and hand signals or horn signals to verify shutdown with firefighter. Toggle on-off switch to the on position. Ensure yellow glow plug light turns off. This means OK to start. Depress the start button and listen for the motor to turn on. Ensure there is a prime on the pump by checking the pressure gauge. If the pressure is low or zero, prime the pump. Operate throttle to obtain proper pump pressure. Ensure the firefighter has water flowing and you have the correct pump pressure on the center console gauge. The pump pressure should be within 15 psi of the calculated pressure. When directed by rater, release the parking brake and mobile pump to the objective. Ensure all engine and pump gauges are within normal range. Demonstrate safe and functional driving speed for off-road conditions. Do not mobile pump in reverse. Ensure the firefighter's safety at all time during mobile pumping operations. When directed by rater, stop brush apparatus and set the parking brake. This will complete the mobile pumping operation. Shutdown procedures. Confirm with rater on the shutdown of operations. Utilize voice, radio, or hand signals to confirm with firefighter the hose line is shut down. Select safe location to park apparatus and restore systems and equipment to standby. Throttle down auxiliary pump to idle slowly. Toggle on-off switch to the off position. Turn off all emergency lights if safe to do so. Shut down engine if safe to do so. Turn on four-way flashers. Place wheel blocks appropriately. Relieve pressure on the pump. This can be done by using the tank fill or opening a discharge or intake valve and corresponding bleeder valve. Secure all equipment and apparatus. All equipment should be returned to the same compartment where it was originally found. Check water tank level and refill if necessary. Physically look in the tank on the top of the apparatus or on the water discharging from overflow onto the tires. Do not rely solely on panel lights or gauges. Perform safety walkaround and verify all previous steps are completed. Perform any that were missed. Notify examiner that the apparatus is road ready, except for picking up the wheel blocks and leaving the four-way flashers on.